everybody, Alsavin and Bamboo Inn. So now we're gonna do a little bit of tuning on this Jimori Shakuhachi that we were in the process of creating from yesterday. So after we drilled out the holes, then we have to balance out the tuning, and so I have a tuner that I'm looking at. This is pitched at 432 at A sharp 432 hertz, but some of the notes are a little bit off, so we gotta tune them. So that roll is okay. It's right on center. That C sharp, which is the next note of the pentatonic, needs to be sharper because it's flat. So I start out with my my little tuning knife, a nice one from Japan. So I generally start to carve out from the top of the hole, second hole, to widen the bore of the hole. Okay. And really take out quite a bit of the top of the hole, because the the law of the bore is that if you take out meat from the top of the hole, it will get sharper, or if you enlarge the hole, it will get sharper. Okay. So let's try that now. It's almost there. Pretty good. It's right on, almost. I like to take out just a little bit more, just to be nice and good, for good measure. Right on C sharp. Okay, the next note. D sharp, it's good. Sometimes a little flat. So on the next hole of the pentatonic, third hole, you would take meat from the second hole. There you go. Actually, first hole. One more time. Nice. And then the next note from the pentatonic, F, is very good. Next note, G sharp, that's way flat. You can hear it. So we need to take out a lot of meat from the top of that fourth hole. So I'm gonna really take it out. You might even have to like enlarge the hole, because that's a pretty flat note. So I'm just gonna take out as much meat as I can from the top. This one, before enlarging it with another tool. Testing. Still A little bit flat, but it's getting there. Mm. Okay. Yeah, it's getting close. Almost there. This knife from Japan is awesome. I bought this in Japan in Kawagoe at a knife shop there last year when I was in Japan, and it is the most awesome. See how perfectly shaped it is for shakuhachi holes. Killer. It's like awesome shakuhachi samurai sword. Perfect on the last pentatonic. Okay. So the next step is the roll con section. So we'll see how the con sounds. Oh boy. Okay, we got issues with the bore. So as you can see, this second octave of this flute is very, it needs work. There, if you push it, it pops up. Next one, pops up, very unstable. The pitch is pretty good, but it's the stability of the notes. And then this last note, that note is very unstable. So, it's not bad. If you adjust, you can. It's not bad. But the tsu, re, and chi, we need to stabilize those. So this is going to become a Jimori flute. That means we need to put a little bit of G in certain places to stabilize these notes. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about next. Okay. Hey guys. So I'm going to describe to you a little bit about pressure points. It's one of the little techniques that shakuhachi makers use to balance or stabilize notes. So I already did all the work. It was a little bit time consuming, but I'm going to describe to you. The tsu, re, and chi on this shakuhachi were very unstable. And so essentially what I had to do was I had to narrow the bore diameter by adding material to certain points of the bore. So with epoxy putty, I added material for the tsu at the third hole and about this point. For the re, I added material to just above the third hole and just above that other point. And for the chi, I added material to the diameter of the or the circumference point of the fourth hole and just above that previous one. So these points got more narrow, and so the bore of these notes got stabilized. And so you may have heard the previous play of the other notes of the tsure and chi before I did it, and now this is after I filled the holes or filled the bore up and narrowed the bore. So the con register on the tsure and chi are much more stabilized now. Okay, there you go.